Decision draw.
I'm going to press toward.
Had something to say and something to write what they wanted. Are you not entertained tonight by the young fighter Shakur Stevenson?
This is all about
All three in favor of the winner. And still,
vicious shots to the body, and the plan is not the same.
Okay. Did left hook by Thurman now. He stuns Barrios. Good, fun fight.
three in favor of the winner. Keith, one time.
Who would have thought it would be the blood from Deontay Wilder's left ear that would be causing issues in this fight?
Unbelievable tournament. Wilder needs to stay away from the ropes.
He does not look
A right hand. It's teeing up. And this one is over. Tyson Fury.
The official decision. For your winner by unanimous decision, Shakur.
All three in favor of the winner. And still champion.
115 to 113 for your winner by unanimous decision. He's still undefeated and still
for your winner by unanimous decision, and
In previous fights, we've seen that he seems kind of awkward, but in this fight, he's not the one.
There's a big left hand.
All over Jermell. Charlo is your next undisputed king of...
A bewildered look. Let's see if Anthony Joshua can champion. It is lights out.
ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
What is going on? What is going on, everybody? With CBC. It's your boy, Eddie Unsteady with Coastal Boxing Club. Live here with my co-host, Chi Ming. What's up, bro?
What's going on, Eddie? What's going on, all the good people watching, everybody out here in the world? Greetings and salutations.
If y'all ain't know, now y'all know. I know y'all peeped the new intro and everything. I know y'all peeped the new intro. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
Oh man, it's pretty clean.
I know y'all like it. Shut the fuck up. But man, what's up, man? We here live Sunday night, 10:19 on my side, 7:19 on his side, West Coast time, East Coast time. We here, we cooking. We gonna make some magic happen and shit. You already know football season is right around the corner. We already in preseason mode. We gonna start cooking up. We gonna start cooking. We about to have something to do again on Sunday.
Yeah, man. A whole lot to rap about.
So much.
Anything you got? Anything you want to jump off with? Let's go.
Shit. I mean, we had so much to talk about. I mean, look. I just want to give a quick 10-second, at least 10 to 20-second silence for all of those people that lost their lives in Brazil. I just want to say rest in peace to all of the lives lost on that plane crash that happened in Brazil. I believe it was 61 people. I'm hearing different sources. I'm hearing 60, 61, 62 at most. But I just want to give my respect to those who lost their lives on that plane crash and their families as well.
Salute. Yeah. It's a real crazy thing that happened right there, man. Real tragic.
Real bad.
Man, these planes, man, it's not a good look for planes out here in the world these days, is it, man?
Making a regular guy who usually travel, not me, but I'm just saying, you're making a regular guy who usually travel on a plane don't want to even travel anymore. There's a lot of business people out there, I guarantee you, who usually take the planes, and they're probably slowing down on that method right now, using every other route they can to avoid traveling on a plane nowadays. because it's almost like we're in the 21st century now. You would think, we will have safer planes, safer ways to commute. And it's almost like, yeah, a lot of people say, you're more safer on traveling in a car than a plane. But knowing my 1% luck, I might be the motherfucker on the plane, man.
Look,
You never know.
don't even talk nothing like that into existence, my good brother. That ain't even necessary. Do what you got to do. Figure it out. It's all in the hands of fate in the long run. You know, um, you could try to avoid one way, go another way, and that be the way they get you. You
Man,
know,
you know what? You making it seem like that movie, Final Destination just now.
hey, that fate. Sometimes it be like that. I'm not, I hate that it happens like that, but it also can be prevented in certain ways. You know, you need to have people in place that know what they're doing and are true to to their craft and what they want to do when they're there. You
Absolutely.
have, especially when it comes to flying planes and stuff like that.
You
And
need some
you got to have people fixing the planes properly that they run good, man. Don't just
inspection need to be
don't put
passed up
nothing
to
up
date.
don't put nothing up in the air that you don't feel is not all the way 100%. Don't try to the skim off. Don't try to cut no corners or no nothing like that. Just make sure everything is 100%. Don't say, "Oh, well, this is just a little light work and we'll let it go." Stuff like that. No, make sure everything is 100% up to snuff before you put them things up in there.
I agree. I agree. Like, there's no reason why a modern plane, you know, it should be falling out of a plane, out of the sky. There's no reason.
Well, man, things happen, but if airplane, everybody in the airplane industry wants to promote that they're safer than flying on a plane. I mean, driving in the car. And statistically, yeah, that might be true, but um, these types of things that are happening, man, this ain't a coincidence. I mean, this is just a rash of them just happening lately. So it's like, damn.
Many different reasons, but it almost comes down to similar reasons, if you want to say. It's either going to come down to either pilot error or something either wrong with the airline, with the plane itself, And that's why, we really have to sit down and really push these companies not to try to cut corners and try to save a budget or, set a budget on safety.
Well, look, man, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't even think the government is in play 100% in regards to inspection on planes anymore. I think like there was some things done a few years back in the Trump administration that basically did a lot of like deregulating and like how companies get regulated by the government, inspection stuff, and certain blah 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 stuff like that. And when you got that happening, you don't have outside parties doing inspections and doing checks on things. You just hire somebody and they're just gonna put it on the paper that everything's good, man. I hate to say it like that, but they'll do that to cut corners. It's crazy. They're willing to gamble with people's lives just to cut corners, man. It's wild. I mean, I believe that's how, like, I mean, what else could it be? Like, because we didn't have these problems like that with airplanes unless they don't report it. It wasn't like this 10 years ago.
I mean, planes always have issues, but I started to I did a little research, and a lot more, like most of the earlier crashes that happen is usually, like I said, either pilot error or something mechanical. And if
Well,
it's
that's
something mechanical, they go back and fix it. You know what I'm saying? They go back and fix it for those mistakes don't reoccur again.
right.
So, like with this particular incident, it almost looks like the plane is just, we just gonna get straight to it. It was basically falling out of the sky. it was stalling. And we all can safely say the plane was stalling based off the video. And it to me, in my perspective, it has to do something with ice. In my opinion,
Well, look,
because
man, look, we're not gonna get into all that. We're not gonna get into all of that because we don't know everything. So we're not gonna get
we
into
don't,
all of that. We're not
we
gonna get
don't.
into
But
all that.
when it comes down to it, that's gonna be most likely one of the main reasons why the plane did crash.
Oh, okay, Nostradamus, we got you. We understand. Just predict. Yeah, you feel like you predict everything. We know Nostradamus.
No,
We got
no,
you.
no,
But
it's not.
let's
It's
just
not. No, I won't say it's predicting everything. It just
let's
it's
just
certain
let's
things
just
that
wait.
it's just certain things that you can actually almost safely say, be like, hey, we can safely say the plane stalled. We can safely say that.
Okay, but that's all we can say. We know right now. They doing an
Yeah.
investigation. Once they figure it out, then we can talk more about it. It's really sad what happened, and whatever all I know is that the one thing that is happening in the in the airline industry is about the deregulation and stuff like that. And I just feel like it's not it feels weird that once all of that start happening, shit start falling off planes and shit, parts and doors and everything like that. And they're going down here and there. You know what I'm
No, yeah,
saying?
I'm
So
not,
it's
I'm not
like
saying I
I
agree.
just feel like they ain't making them like they used to, big boy. That's all I'm saying, Brody. They ain't making them
I
like they used to.
I agree. I definitely agree. And not only that, they don't make them as they used to. They're making them way too faster than they used to.
Look, I don't know the specifics about how they make planes. I don't fuck around with planes in that fashion. But some of the things that I do know is that it just don't seem like they make them like they used to because things go haywire that it seems like they had under control. It seems like the things that are happening now would be problems that have happened and they would have fixed. So it's it just feels real funny. But other than that, like in regards to the direct things about the crash, and let's just move on. We don't even need to. Once we get all the information, then we definitely will jump on here on the stream and talk more about it because it's some wild shit.
It is wild. But I just want to make that very clear that what I think as my perspective of what happened. Because I
Yeah.
want to just go back on the stream and be like, "See, I told you. For real, for real, for real. No, because
Yeah.
it's like, there's certain things you can say and certain things you can go back and be like, you see, this, here's the proof. But everyone who's watching, thank you for watching. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, all that fine stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and play this real quick, short film real quick for you guys. Viewer description is advised. If you guys don't want to watch this clip, I advise you guys to turn away for a couple of seconds. So here we go.
Tá porra! Caralho, bicho! Nó! Fudeu, velho. É doido. Caralho, mano.
Fucking. Oh my gosh! Wow, man, you played that? That's crazy. That's crazy right there. That's fucking crazy, dog. That's wild.
So yeah, man. So I just want to say condolences to all the family that lost their loved ones that day, and everything like that. But yeah, like I can't do it, man. I just can't do it. Like now with all these accidents just happening, it makes me so worried about going on. And, I barely want to drive. If I barely want to drive, what makes me think I want to go in an airplane? Like, come on. They're just me. I mean, I use my feet every day. If I don't use my feet, I take a van somewhere. I call someone, take me to go somewhere. I take an Uber. On your case, you on a scooter. You ain't going nowhere a thousand miles away from your crib if you don't really have to.
Yeah, man. If I can get on my little scooter I get on that. If not, get in the car. But I really don't. I don't know, man. I'm really like kind of like blank on this because I really don't want to talk about it because I don't know enough. Like it's not really like I know what happened and I know everything and I have a little opinion on it, but like I don't think like I don't have really. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like I just
I
think
know,
it's
and that's
sad.
what I
And once we
like.
figure
That's
it
why I said
out, once they figure it out, we can talk more about it.
that's the only reason I stated what I stated because I'm confident in what I said, and that's why I said it. Feel me? You feel me? I know y'all feel me.
Whatever.
Shit. But man, we seen a nice little card too. Last weekend. We had what Ryo versus Pitbull. I called that fight. You called that fight. We said what it was going to be. A lot of people was hyping up Pitbull. Yeah, Pitbull may be the people champion, the people fan, and all that, whatever you want to say. But do y'all really thought he was going to beat Ryo? Come on, man. Dude fight with his head, bro. I know all y'all see. He fight with his head. He's over here always like this and all up like a boxer. A pure boxer can figure that style out any day.
Yeah, agreed, man. I agree with
Like a
you.
pure boxer, honestly can like okay. I'm gonna make a good perspective. When Rolly fought him, Rolly fought his style, perfect style for him to beat Rolly. Literally, Rolly fought his style coming into him because Rolly said, I'm the stronger fighter, and think he can outpower Pitbull. But you had Ryo coming in there with a whole different game plan, coming in there saying, yo, I'm going to box this dude. I'm going to be on my toes and box this dude. Because all he's going to do is come forward and throw nothing but haymakers and haymakers and haymakers. Let me keep my jab popping. Let me keep my jab popping the whole fight. Oh, man. He was active. He looked good. He looked sharp. Who would you like to see Ryo fight next?
Well, I think he's right there. Um, he's also a tricky matchup. So I think a lot of people, the title holders might, they might, but then there might be somebody who will take him on because they'll be like, yeah, he's moving up. Yeah, he's a little taller. He's a little tricky fighter, but maybe he might not be really. This might not be his true weight class. I think it is, but somebody might think that they might give him a shot. They might overlook him a little bit. But styles make fights. Him versus Pitbull Cruz is a bad matchup for Pitbull Cruz. If you want to see Pitbull Cruz really shine, he's got to fight somebody for the most part. If it's not a shot guy or older fighter, somebody that don't got the wheels like they used to have, if it's going to be somebody that's got some active wheels, is going to move around and be active throwing punches, he's going to have a problem with that. He's not the best, guy cutting off the ring. You see, like you could tell the way Ryle did his thing that the game plan in the training camp was like, "Yo, bro, you get on the ropes, you get your ass off them ropes. Like I don't care because that's his strength. Like his superpower, Pitbull Cruz, is when you get on the ropes because he just
It's to
mauls you.
attack.
He just mauls you just
Yeah, it's
constantly.
to
So
attack.
It's a different type of like he needs somebody that's gonna stand in front of him, Mexican style. If you got another guy that fight like him, he can look good and he can win them fights. But a pure boxer, it's like anybody that's world class, at least the top 10 guys, any of the top 10 guys in the world that can box, they gonna beat him, man. And they gonna and like if it was anybody with some real punching power, it could have been worse for him.
Absolutely, I agree with you, and I've been saying this for a long time. Pitbull Cruz ain't a world class fighter. He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter to put against before you fight a world class fighter. Let's put it out.
Damn.
He's
You think
good
he a
enough.
glorified gatekeeper?
He's a glorified gatekeeper. Whop, 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 whop.
That's crazy.
Like
That's
he's
crazy.
just a people champ. The only reason people only fuck with Pitbull Cruz because he went the motherfucking distance with Tank Davis.
Because he was
Like before that, no one was really even talking about Pitbull Cruz. Some people made us maybe he won the fight with Tank Davis. I don't, but some people do think that shit, and that's why he is the people champ in their eyes for Mexico. Well, not for Mexico. Well, yeah, you could say for Mexico because the crowd was going crazy for his ass, even after this decision for Rayo. It was like, oh, boo, Rayo.
he the people's
We
champ.
don't know who really won the fight.
He the people's champ because he almost beat Tank. he he the people. It's like what man like what's his name? Riccoli. You saw his reception when he went back home to the Congo.
My
Dog.
man looked like he was the president out there, boy.
He definitely looked like he won the chip. He looked like you know what I'm saying. It looked like Philadelphia
when
after
they
they
won
won
the
the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl. Yeah. Hey, no disrespect. Shout out to Bacoli. Great performance. I thought you was gonna lose. I picked you to lose.
Me too.
Big
Me
big
too.
baby. Big baby. But we've always talked about his shortcomings. His shortcomings,
Yeah,
like we love his activity as a heavyweight. We love big heavyweights that throw a lot of punches. We love them.
absolutely. And we do know anything
Absolutely
can
love
happen.
them.
And we also do know anything can happen in heavyweight boxing. We do know that.
But the one big problem with him is his defense has always been suspect. It's been suspect. His defense has always been suspect. He could be had. Always liked his activity and his punch selection, but he could be had because he don't move his head. Like
As that he don't move his head.
and his hands are always down.
I don't know if I asked you this before. I think you did, and I think you told me yes. But was this the first time he had Sugar in his corner?
Yep.
Sugar ain't all that nice, y'all.
You know how I feel about him. I'm not gonna go crazy, but I I do think that he might be a tad bit overrated, so to speak. I think that he's riding the wave of Deontay Wilder. That's what I think. That's just me though. Hey. But I'm just
He's
saying, like, yeah,
riding
man.
off the Wilder win. I mean, I would too if I was a coach, but that's all he's riding with, though. He didn't really do nothing since.
And then I really question his game by the way the corner was handled in the Usyk fight. Like, he really didn't have control of the corner, and this is his fighter. It's your fighter, bro. John
Can
Fury
I
is.
can I have you elaborate on that? Elaborate on that for everyone who's watching.
I mean, it's pretty cut and dry, bro. Like, Sugar didn't have control of the corner against Usyk. He didn't. Like, Sugar say one thing, John Fury say something else. Somebody else, some Brando that I don't even know who that is, saying stuff. It was like 3 or 4 different voices in the corner. Sugar didn't tell nobody to shut up. Like, I've never had anybody else talk in the corner other than my trainer. Okay, so and if anybody else try to talk when he don't want them to talk, tell them to shut up.
Shut up. Yo,
Shut
I'm
up.
talking to my fighter right now.
Shut up. When I'm done, you can say something real quick, but do not say anything while I am talking. Okay, don't say shit. So to see what happened to him, I just don't. I just question him. So, baby, the whole big baby thing was kind of weird, but I think he's a little bit overrated, and maybe Big Baby is a little bit overrated too.
I was just about to get to it. I was just about to get to it because I was going to ask you, do you all, because I think we also talked about, we said, Big Baby is also a little bit overrated, and that's because of the fact that he don't move his head a lot. He don't move his head a lot, and I don't really get really much of an activity as well. You get what I'm saying? Like he's active enough, but I would like for me to see more jabs. And when you throw your jabs, move your head when you throw your jabs. Move your head. See, when he throws your jab, he's just right there, right there, right there. You feel me?
Yeah, I think he's got he's got all the tools. It's just your defense, man. And then the other thing in this fight, he looked dead tired. Now I know he got clipped and caught in the first round, but he looked like he got himself together. But by the fourth round, he looked gassed out. Like he just
Yeah,
didn't look like he had any energy.
yeah.
I know he put on a few pounds, but I wonder. It just makes me wonder, like how what happened? Like what happened
Do
in your
you
training?
do you think Bokoli being coming in really heavy played any effect on those punches on that he took?
I mean, of course, you getting hit by a 300-pounder, bro, and he's sharp, man. He got decent hand speed, but at the same time, you weren't defending yourself properly. And then, like I said, and it wasn't like McCauley was using his weight; he was out boxing him for the most part. Like he was out boxing him. So it's like I ain't gonna say McCauley was just leaning all on him and trying to drain him out. It was pretty much right in front of each other for most of the fight. So I really don't want to say the weight played into it. It was just them hands. He just was catching them hands. Like what the hell you want me to say? But he was catching them hands. He was getting popped, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
just um and he never really defended himself properly. So you don't got your hands up, and you look like you ready to go home already by the fourth round. I'm talking about on the physical level. You look fatigued and you look done already by the fourth round. Like you weren't gonna
And
go 12. It wasn't gonna go 12 with you regardless because you was too fucking tired. You was gonna get knocked out
thank
anyway.
you,
It was
thank you,
inevitable for you.
thank you,
Like
thank
it
you.
was inevitable for him. He was gonna get knocked out anyway.
You
So
you took the
be
words
glad
out
that
of
it
my
happened.
mouth.
Be glad it happened in the fifth instead of like the 10th when he was already then got his head bashed in for five more rounds. So
Right.
let's like it went the way it was supposed to go. Um,
Yeah.
but Big Baby,
But
yeah,
he
Sugar
should be back. He should be back. Hopefully, come back stronger, come back better. And look at the mistakes that he made and figure out those
and
mistakes
fire
to
that
come back
dude Sugar and fire Sugar.
and fire Sugar because we realize.
Fire him. Yeah,
Say it
get
one more
him out of
time. Say it
there.
one more time. Say it one more time.
Fire Sugar. Get him out of there. Tell him to get off.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back. No, 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 no,
That
no.
like sometimes you just got to take a omen. You got to take the signs and see them for what they are, right then and there on the spot. Don't play with it. Don't try to do it again. Sometimes you just got to do it. You just got to
Yeah,
have that sign. It's one. You could do something one time, and there's something weird happening. You can be like, you know what? I'm not finna do
that's.
that again.
Thank you.
You don't
Yeah,
have to fuck with this guy just because of his name. His uncle was the truth. That was a bad man. Okay, I'm not gonna.
we ain't gonna
I'm
get
just
into
saying.
that, but we know. We
I'm
all
just
know.
saying. I'm just saying. All right. When something like that happens, you trying to a new trainer and you fighting somebody who I really truly believe that you thought was a walkover, was a walkthrough. You was just gonna go out here and knock the fat boy down and beat him all up. Nah, Okay, so just move on, find somebody else, go back to who was training you before, man. Anyway, go back to that. Y'all work on some defense again. Go back to who was training you before, man. Like this shit just didn't work out. Don't go out there with him again. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, I questioned his whole training game just because of the way the whole Fury corner situation against Usyk went down. And he gonna be right back in the corner again. I wonder if he gonna straighten that shit out.
Hmm.
Because Fury ride or die with him. He ain't gonna. They ride or die.
That's how that's his name. That's his name with him.
They ride or die. So hopefully they'll get that together. But yeah, man.
Either ride or die or man, Fury was at his best when he was with what's his coach name before?
Ben Davis.
Ben Davidson.
Yeah,
No,
man.
man.
Uh, Bud Crawford. I still, Bud. Hey, it's Bud. To me, Bud is Bud. All that other stuff work out, but I could just say that I don't want to see Canelo versus Bud right now. That doesn't work for me.
Say it one
I
more
don't
time
want
for
to see
me.
that. I don't want to see it right now. It doesn't work for me.
It doesn't work for me neither.
And I love Bud Crawford. Like I love Bud Crawford. Like, but it just doesn't work for me. I thought he boxed
What?
great though. People could say crazy what they want. I'm like, yo, moving up to a new weight class, fighting a awkward herky jerky guy. And he still landed a lot of good combinations. He really, I mean, and then when you really watch that fight again, you slow it down, you break it down, you really see it. Like he really was working. I think the CompuBox numbers were a little fucked up, might have been off a little bit,
I don't
but
think the
I
copy
think he,
box was fucked up. I think it was there. What I think happened was it was the movement of Makhmudov. I'm saying his name correctly, right?
no,
Makhmudov.
Madrimov.
Madrimov. Madrimov. Okay. Madrimov. All right, him. That motherfucker there. I just think it was just a herky jerky shit that he was doing, What made it seem like he was more active and more busy than Bud. Because, I feel like, him doing all that extra stuff and him pawing at him, I feel like they kind of scored a couple of those. Even though, he did land some good shots, but you seen where the stronger punches came from.
The better, cleaner punches too.
Yeah.
I saw good shots here and there from Madrimov. I seen good shots here and there. I literally seen multiple times when Bud 2 and 3 pieces ass. Flush,
Mm-hmm.
crazy joints. Flush, crazy joints. And like I said, I'm gonna go off when I look at that. I'm just gonna go off the guy who had the better, cleaner shots in the fight, and Bud did that, and he did that as good as he could get. He hit and didn't really get hit like that. That's how you do it. And it was a good entertainment. It was a good little scrap. Good little scrap.
I honestly thought he was going to knock Buddy down, but it didn't happen. I bet it on a knockdown. I didn't even get the knockdown.
He looked bigger than Bud Crawford, like like
In the
when they got
shoulder,
into the
though.
ring. When they
It
got
went
into the
in the
ring,
shoulder.
now you could see that like it just looked like he probably weighed more. He definitely weighed more than Bud night of the fight. Certain of that.
But he wasn't really, in my opinion, I feel like he wasn't really active enough. But he was,
No, he wasn't acting enough. You know why?
he
But
threw
do you
enough
know why?
punches.
Do you know why?
The only thing I could honestly think is because of the power that Bud is hitting him with. He felt them shits.
Check, check, check.
But that's the only thing I could
Exactly.
think of. Like, motherfucker just felt
Ain't no.
everything that Bud hit
That's
him with, and
exactly
it's
what it
like,
was.
this nigga's like, all right, these shits hurt. I'm gonna try to block as much of these as I can, and as soon as he slows down, I'm gonna try to get some shits off, and then back to blocking because this shit hurts.
Look, man, that's exactly what it was. exactly what it was. Like he was getting hit, and he's like, "Hold up, wait a minute."
This
But
motherfucker trash.
I'm not ready for the Bud Canelo thing. I'm not ready for it.
I'm not neither. You even seen at the end of the fight, like you see Mac Meadows' face, like his face was fucked up. It was really fucked up. His face was bruised up. Then you go to Bud, you look like damn.
Now Bud has some shiners.
Yeah, but when I say damn, I mean like damn, you look like Bud. You fought like a 6, 7 round fight.
No, Bud has some
Scoring.
shiners. Bud has some shiners. He got hit.
It didn't look that bad to me compared
Uh,
to this these days.
I just literally watched like the press conference after the fight like yesterday.
Yeah.
And yeah, he
I never
definitely
thought
has some joints. Yeah, he has some on both eyes. Matter of fact,
both eyes.
both eyes.
Oh.
You
Hey,
know
I'm
it's
just
real. You know it's real when you black and you get black eyes. You know it's
listen, I'm
real.
gonna just say this then. It was a good fight though. We all can say it was a good, entertaining fight.
A little scrap.
We actually get to see Crawford at his new weight class perform real good, if you ask me, real good. Phenomenally. But I was waiting for you to say so. You didn't get it. You didn't get it. God damn it. You didn't get it. I said phenomenally because that's this motherfucker's favorite word, Trump. Everything is phenomenal.
Oh,
Phenomenal.
hell
This nigga. But he fought good. He fought good as shit. And do I think he should go up and try to fight Canelo? Absolutely not, because this weight class is for a reason, and I don't think he's gonna be busy enough in that weight class. And I feel like when Canelo hits him, he's gonna be like, damn, this motherfucker can crack too.
no. This weight class is for a reason, my good brother. Um, only applies when it comes to the heavyweights, but other than that, those weight classes apply. They're there for a reason. Uh, if you can't knock out Madrimov, I just can't picture you doing that to Canelo Alvarez because I think Canelo Alvarez has the best chin in boxing.
How about this? The fight what we saw with Makhmudov and Crawford, he's gonna look like something like that, but it's gonna be Crawford. It's basically gonna be like Canelo being Crawford and Makhmudov being Canelo Crawford. It's gonna be a good, entertaining fight, but it's just gonna be more like Canelo just gonna be more able to get the cleaner punches in, and Bud Crawford's gonna be like, damn.
Yeah, Bud will do his thing, but Canelo's punches is just gonna look like they hit. They just affect more. Like it's just gonna look like it's just gonna affect more, and it's just gonna like rouse it up. Like it just adds the effect. And plus, if Canelo's healthy, I think it's a tough fight anyway. Like people just make I mean Canelo. This would be a tough fight if Canelo was at 154. Like the way that he's been since he's been at 168. He's been sharp as fuck, man. And uh, to discredit Canelo to make it seem like the only thing that's got him as a shot at Bud, like you just feel like, oh, if they fought at 154, he would just smoke him. Damn, man, I can't discredit nobody like that. Like that, I feel like he'd have a shot at Bud no matter what weight class we talking about. Like, but Canelo really has started at 154. I know he started at 147, but he got his chips and started to shine at 154.
I would
So
know.
I feel like now that Bud's there, that would be it. But Canelo ain't going down that, ain't going nowhere. He's not going to go down at all.
The thing is, he don't have to. He don't have to.
Well, I mean, of course not.
So if anything is gonna happen, people are gonna have to go up. Someone's gonna have to go up and wait to him and make the fight happen there. But everyone who's even thinking about that fight happening, y'all can get it out of your motherfucking head because it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna
No,
happen
I
no
think
time soon.
I
No
I
time soon.
think
All right.
I don't know, cuz I kind of disagree with you on that. I think it could happen sooner than we think because I think they're both going to look around and be like, "What the fuck else are we doing right now?" If Bud, if Canelo don't want to fight David Benavidez, like I'm just like, yo, I'm not gonna fight you. Like it's just not happening. Not fighting. You know what I'm saying? So if it go down like that, then hey, they gonna look at each other like, why not? What are we doing? Salute, shout out to D Free. What's up? And you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, if it go down like that, why they're gonna look at each other like, what else are we gonna do? What else is popping?
Well,
Because
I mean,
I think Bud's looking for a big payday. I feel like he deserves it. A big payday that he could be like, one
absolutely.
fight, one fight. I don't have to worry about nothing, never again. Canelo and already had about 8 of them fights. At least 8 of them fights. Like, oh, this fight, I ain't got to never worry about nothing. Neither do my family. I don't know if Bud has had that fight yet. I don't know if he's had it yet. Um, I
He
think that
hasn't. To
him and
be honest,
Canelo would be one.
too, and it's like he hasn't really been on the platform to do it.
Oh man, it's awful. Yeah, man. But he's a free agent, so to speak, right? So hey,
Now
you
it's
know,
the time to try and get that bread and
do
start
what you
cashing
can,
in
make
that
these big
chicken.
fights. But I do think maybe another fight at 154.
And what are you saying? Virgil Ortiz?
Hey, why not? Why not?
Boy, Bud will cook that motherfucker with fried rice, man.
Hey, but
Oh
why
my
not?
God.
Listen, why
Woo,
not is what I'm
man.
saying. Why not though?
Home cooking? That'd be
I'm not saying
that's be a home cooking meal in bed.
I
Like, yo,
agree. I
baby,
do believe he'll beat his ass.
bring me a nice, come bring me a nice plate of food real quick. I'm about to go watch this fight. Oh
I
shit,
believe,
the fight's
I
over.
truly believe he'll cook him. Like, do not get it fucked up. I believe that Bud will cook him. But hey, settle down. Get some work in again at 154. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you get in at 154 and you try to see how you feel after the fight, the day of the fight. Maybe you might balloon up a little bit. Maybe get up to 158. Maybe get
You
to
seen the
160.
fight last night, cuz, right?
What fight?
Virgil Ortiz fight last night?
Yeah, the board chuck joint.
Boy, if that was Bud Crawford in that fight, boy, he would have been out of there.
Okay, I'm not. Look, I just said it. I'm not saying he won't beat him. Like he will, but why not? I think that after what happened, it kind of killed the buzz for you to even say that I'm gonna jump to 168 and do that. So like it kind of
Yeah.
killed the buzz. People might like be like, oh yeah, you're gonna do that, but you couldn't even knock this guy out. How you gonna knock this guy out? How you gonna beat this guy? So maybe like get your feet wet, go ahead in there, fight again at 154. I think the 154 fight that you really should be fighting ain't there right at this moment, and that's Charlo. That should be the fight that I think because I still think he's the guy at 154. I
Motherfucker.
still think nobody beat him. Nobody beat him. I mean Canelo beat him, but that's not at 154. Nobody down there beat Charlo. Well, other than what's his name, the Harrison dude, but he avenged that by knocking him out. So it's like he beat everybody, all them contenders down there, and nobody beat him. And that fight was actually something that was talked about before Charlo went in there and fought Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
So, but even though if that fight's not there, you still got big fights there. I wouldn't mind seeing Tim Tszyu versus Bud Crawford. That'd be cool. Fundora
Yeah.
versus Bud Crawford would be wild. Like Fundora versus Bud Crawford would be wild. 154 is dope to me. That's a dope weight class right now. And there's a lot of freaky little matchups that you could throw out there that I think And 154 is a pop. They got popular fighters too. On top of that, not just like the guys that are up there. People know who they are, and they got a little buzz.
The
And then
Tim
there's
Zoo fight.
always
The
and then
Tim
there's
Zoo fight makes
always the
sense.
and then there's always the possibility that Earl Spence gets his mind right. That's always in the back door. And the rematch for them could be still something that could be possible. Like if Errol Spence is anything, like if he's 75, 80% of what he used to be, that could still be something that's possible. There's a lot of possibilities at 154 for Bud. Big fights. I ain't saying they game changers and big money makers like fighting Canelo Alvarez is, but you might be able to scrape up a lot of money and not have to go so crazy. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to you might be able to make money and fight guys that are good guys, but you probably could still beat those guys.
What's crazy is he can probably become undisputed at 154.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah.
Me personally, I think easy because he beats Fundora easy. Easily. He beat Fundora easily. What's his name? If the fight with Charlo happens, that'd be a tough fight. And you just said the other motherfucking name just now. Tim Zoo. Tim Zoo would actually be a nice, interesting fight. Like that would be more interesting
It
than
was
seeing
even
him
in the
fighting.
works. I heard they were even talking about it a little bit not too long ago.
Yeah, that would be an interesting fight because that'd be more interesting than seeing him fight Fundora. Because you would actually have a fight there.
Hey man, I just not right now though. It's not something that I'm not interested in, but I don't feel it right now. I think this is just from like the standpoint of how these dickheads think on the business side. Like I'm just saying it from that perspective, and I kind of agree with it because I just think the weight difference might be a little bit too much. And I'm gonna say something else. What Bud Crawford did at 154, if anybody thinks that that's something that Canelo ain't seen before, that's pretty dumb. And that would not be smart of you to think that what you saw okay. Now what I saw against Errol Spence, that was the jigsaw killer from Saw. Okay. That fucking guy, nobody's beating that guy. You get what I'm saying? There wouldn't be a soul in the planet that beats that guy. Nobody beats him. But the Madrimov Bud Crawford, I'm not saying that he's like, I'm just saying it's not something Canelo ain't seen before. Is what I'm saying. It's not like that. If Bud's coming in there like that, that's not like a fucking mastered unlock. Like you know what I'm saying? It's not like Pandora's
Bro, this
box is
motherfucker
unlocked in
fought
front of
Triple
fucking
G.
Canelo. I'm just saying it's not nothing crazy. Now something unique and different. The way Bud fought was when he fought against Earl Spence. Like that
Yeah,
is some shit
absolutely.
that then you like, yo, like how you gonna fucking unlock that? Like how you gonna beat him when he know what you gonna do before you fucking do it? You know what I'm saying? But if he gonna fight like he fought against Madrimov, Canelo can probably fight his own fight and don't even really gotta adjust that much and still be in it. And still be in the fight. I just think that the weight class makes it even worse, man. I don't like it right now, but I do like it. But I think that Bud need to get more comfortable with more, with more of the weight.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
Canelo, man, we got Canelo getting ready to fight Berlanga.
we ain't woo, woo. Puerto Rico, Mexico in the building. Oh shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Big rivalry stuff right there, man. History going back. You know what I'm saying? Um, Berlanga, I think Berlanga's a good fighter. I think he's a little bit limited, but I still think he's a good fighter though. And he got lead in his gloves too. I ain't saying he loaded his gloves, but big puncher, heavy hands, big puncher, heavy hands, and he's gonna. I wonder if he's gonna switch it up a little bit. But if he do what I think he's gonna do, I think this fight gonna look a lot like Munguia and Canelo, which I thought was a pretty good fight. I thought Munguia and Canelo was a good fight because of the fighting styles are kind of similar. Even though Munguia is a lot taller, a lot bigger fighter, they basically fight the same. You know, they trying to be the aggressors. They trying to work. They box the punchers, but they gonna be the aggressors, like coming forward. I ain't trying to do all that. I'm not trying to dance and play with you. I'm here to take you out. And that's in Canelo. When Canelo see guys like that, that's just like like the Birdman rubbing your hands, like just like you just like this, like yeah, that's what I need right there. And that's why Canelo picks these guys. Canelo ain't trying to like you know fix a Rubik's cube and make it all the colors on the Rubik's cube come together right now, trying to box somebody. I think he's trying to. I think he's on cruise control. No disrespect, but I think he's on cruise control. I think Canelo Alvarez is like, man, fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck what y'all want me to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna do it uh, the most profitable way that I see that it is. Like, I don't care. Like, he's picking people that he knows because it's the Mayweather machine. I hate when people don't just understand that. Mayweather went out like, yo, did he fought like Andre Berto? That was like his last fight, wasn't it? Like his last real fight before Conor. It was Andre Berto. Like, what was that about? Like he had fought like Robert Guerrero in there, splashed in there. Yeah, I know. I know he was a title holder, but he wasn't no champion. Title holder. I like how in boxing they do try to distinguish the two. Motherfuckers be having titles, that don't mean they be champions.
Do that a lot. They tend to do that a lot.
Yeah. So like Guerrero was like he had a couple of little stretchy little fights in there, but I just feel like when you got like guys like him, they'll have the Latino following with them when you fight them guys. So and they're like you can't say they're not scrubs. They were the opponents. They just not on your level though, bro. And that's what Canelo is doing right now. Mayweather money machine. And if y'all was cool with it when Mayweather did it, it shouldn't be no big deal now. Mayweather ducked a lot of people too, even though he fought a lot of people.
But Canelo never ducked nobody though.
No, I mean,
all his opponents were legit. And legit, I mean, like they was either in their prime or just leaving their prime. You know what I'm saying? It's like he fought valid opponents. He fought guys who have belts. He fought guys that have power. He fought guys that couldn't crack. He fought guys that who had knockouts. Like I feel like he fought in every single style out there in boxing already. He hasn't seen a style he hasn't seen yet.
well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. The way that Bud Crawford fought against Earl Spence would be something that would give Canelo Alvarez problems because the timing was impeccable. Like if he's thumping you when you're trying to do what you do, that's just that would be a bad night for Canelo. I don't know if he'd get knocked out, but he would get beat on, and that Bud beats him. But like with the way Bud fought against Madrimov, I'm like, yo, this is nothing Canelo ain't seen before.
Exactly, yeah. Canelo seen that type of style like that before. But like you said, if you see a Crawford coming out, right between your punches, it's like, damn, you catching me, I'm throwing my punches, you catching me right between my punches.
Yeah, like that kind of timing would bother any fighter, and Canelo would be right included. But at the same time, like I said, it's just it's the way he fights now, or if that's the way he's gonna go and fight for going forward. And he's seen that he fought Floyd Mayweather. Canelo fought Floyd Mayweather. We need to
And
remember
ever
that
since
too.
then, boy.
So like I'm not saying win or lose, whatever. I think Canelo has the advantage, but I just feel like win or lose, you can't just say that this is just like some match that Canelo's gonna get smoked in. I just don't
No.
see that out there. Like I just don't see it where anybody that's gonna come to 168 is just gonna smoke him.
Hold on. Hold on. We didn't think the same shit was gonna happen with fucking Spence versus Crawford though.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It would have you'd have to be on like, but that's a one. Look though, be a one off. It had to be like you had to be on your best behavior. You'd have to
You
be
have to
on
put
your best behavior. And
hungry.
plus, and Errol Spence don't got a chin like Canelo Alvarez neither. So you got to be on your best behavior. I feel like to beat Canelo. Bivol, the plan that he had was great. He was like, look, I'm not gonna get into the whole Mexican style shit with him. I'm not gonna
I'm
sit
not
there. I'm
gonna
gonna box. I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna box, and I'll point this dude because he don't like the extra weight that he got on him right now. He ain't gonna chase me. Not like he wants to. All that laying on the ropes begging me to come get him because he was tired from having all that extra weight on him trying to chase him. So you're trying to lure him into traps instead. Like, no. 168, Canelo is comfortable, and I think he has the best chin in boxing. I've seen this dude get his bell rung so many times, hit with punches, and he just shake him off. I ain't saying the man impenetrable or no shit like that, but damn, I seen him fight Triple G 3 times. 3 times.
Which is a knockout artist, strong like damn.
Big brain, he a brain damage ass boy. He a brain bleeding ass boy. He give you brain bleeds. Like
Oh
he's
man.
different.
Nobody
He
wanted
he's
to fight the motherfucker,
he an
bro.
internal he an internal bleeding ass boy. Like that's he one of them. Yeah, he
I was
one of
about to
them.
say it. I wanted to say it, but I couldn't say it without laughing first. Spinal.
Spinal. Yeah, like he yo. That's why I'm
Oh
just like,
shit.
and I seen him get hit by him and eat him. Like he's fought big punches, take their best punches, man. He really got a
Still
crazy
coming
chin.
through.
Munguia was zapping him. Munguia had stretches when he hit, it zapped him with some good shots, and he just
Looked like
shrugged them
pillow
off.
punches when they hit him. We
Just be
knew it
shrugging them
hurt.
off.
We knew it was some strong punches, but it looked like pillow punches when they hit Canelo. Like that's all you
It's
got.
just yeah, man. He really got a strong chin, so it's like you can that helps you a lot. And if you got a chin like that, you can make some mistakes. He can make some mistakes if he feel like, oh, I can take you if I can get you, because that's the way Canelo fights to me. It's like it doesn't matter what you do to me. I have to hit you because if I hit you, that's what's going to matter the most. So I think like I don't want to see that fight right now because I think I think Bud needs to fight more at 154. Get more accustomed to having the extra weight on
I feel you.
because it might
What do
have
you
been a
think about?
transition that he wasn't ready for yet like that.
I see your perspective.
One more fight.
Yeah, I see. I can be. I'm not mad at it either. I mean, it makes sense. It just makes sense to do it.
I don't think it's right to do it right now, right out the water like that. No.
No. Exactly. No. Get your
Like
feet
trying to
wet one
fight
more
him in
time.
May, trying to fight him in May or some shit like that. Nah. And then, hey, you know what? We wrong. We shouldn't be doing this. This is disrespectful to Edgar Berlanga. We shouldn't be doing this like that to you, Ed. We're sorry, bro. We don't mean to do you like this and hurt your feelings. We just totally overlooking you, bro. We're just totally overlooking you. We don't mean to do this. We really don't. I mean, Canelo is, and a lot of other people are, but we don't mean to do that. We believe everybody has a fair shot over here at Coastal Boxing Club, and we didn't totally mean to overlook you like that,
Listen, all I'm saying is All I'm saying is Berlanga better come in there ready to fight, boy, because this man is not coming in there fighting. He's like he's about to fight Mongia. He's coming in there to take his fucking head off.
That's what he
And
say.
if
We'll
and
see.
and and if Berlanga come in there with a steady game plan, make sure he tuck that chin real good, don't get hit a lot. I think he'd be all right. I think he'd be all right.
Now, if Canelo knock him out, I would really be surprised. I'm not even gonna front.
I
What,
ain't
man?
talking.
I'm serious. No, I don't. I
I ain't
got
talking to
Canelo
you.
by I got
I
Canelo
ain't
by
talking
I
to
got Canelo by
you.
unanimous decision.
I ain't
I got
talking to you
Canelo
though.
by UD. I got Canelo by UD.
I ain't mad at it. I like that. I like it. I like it a
I
lot.
got Canelo by
I,
UD.
I like it a lot. Listen, I like Canelo by UD, but I like Canelo by knockout. I like Canelo by knockout. And he's crazy to me too because like I fucks with Edgar Berlanga, bro. I fuck with both of them.
Me
Canelo's
too.
my favorite
Me
fighter.
too. Nah,
Canelo's one of my favorite fighters right now.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah,
really fuck with Berlanga though. Like he's a
yeah.
cool dude. He's humble. He's
Okay.
from New York. Like yo, he's mad. Yo, he's one of them gangster Puerto Ricans, nigga, man. You feel me? So it's
Facts.
like he got Puerto Rico by his side. He had the whole New York behind his side. You know, he's coming from the hood of Brooklyn. He got the whole Brooklyn on his side. You feel me?
Right.
So he got what's his artist name? Who was just with him? Fat Joe. Was it Fat Joe? Was it Fat Joe? No.
No, Fat Joe was the one that was.
No, it was motherfucker.
Look, it don't
Jim
matter, bro.
Jim Jones.
Okay.
Jim Jones,
You know
John
what I'm
Jones,
saying?
whatever. Yeah, Joe. I
You
think it
said
was.
Jim Jones, John Jones. No,
The
man.
rapper.
Look. Yeah. Yeah, man. Look.
Yeah.
I like.
Thank you from Twitch. Yeah, it was Fat Joe.
Yeah, Fat Joe. Like, get it together. Fat Joe was just the one talking about Canelo gonna lose or some shit like that. Yeah,
Sure.
man. Look. I like Berlanga too. I think he a good fighter, and coming from humble beginnings is always a good thing. It's always a beautiful thing. You appreciate everything more. But I just still think he might just he don't throw he's not I don't know, man. I don't think
Listen,
he's
you
gonna
said
throw
your
the
prediction already.
yeah, UD.
You said your prediction already. Can I
Yeah,
get
that
two predictions?
yeah.
Get
Yeah.
two?
Not that this motherfucker here. This motherfucker here, man. What is you talking about, bruh? No, look, I'm not
I got the
changing my
Mexican I got the Mexican view and I got the Puerto Rican view, right?
oh
Can I
man, I'm
have
not trying to hear none of that shit, bro. I'm not listening to you right
No. Listen. Y'all know me and Coastal Boxing Club. Y'all already know I'll be doing some wild prediction. I really want to go for Canelo because you already know he's my favorite fighter. You already know I think he's gonna knock him out. But just for my crazy prediction, as I always motherfucking do, and I always go for the fucking underdog. I got fucking Berlanga winning by split decision.
now. Wait a minute. So that's what you would you go to Vegas with that?
I go. I wouldn't go to Vegas with that.
Okay, well
I
then, all
wouldn't
right.
go.
You picking Canelo then?
I would not go with Vegas with that. If I want to go with Vegas with something, Berlanga, I'm going with Berlanga on a knockout. That's something
Well, all
I
right, I
like
get
to
it.
go
You
with.
well, you be betting on long shots and shit. I hear you.
Absolutely.
I hear you. I feel you. But
But
hey,
then again, you have to understand as well. Berlanga's also a knockout artist too.
no, I said that from the offset when we first started talking. Like he got heavy hands. Like I'm not gonna sit here and deny that. And
Mm-hmm.
There's the one thing that I talk about, and I said before on other streams, is that the one thing that you got to start to think about with Canelo is that yeah, Canelo's young, okay, in age, but not in boxing age, okay, and he's
I
taking a
like that.
lot, and he's taking a lot of big punches, okay,
I like
and
that. I
you
like
gotta
that.
wonder, even though I feel like he's got the best chin in boxing, but the fact that he's taken a lot of shots and he's fought a lot of rounds and he's been doing it pretty much since he was like a fucking tyke and he hasn't stopped. It's just when it, I'm not saying I want it to happen, but it can happen. It's happened to the great ones. Like they be on top of their game. They've been around a little bit. They might be a little bit long in the tooth, and then they get into the ring, and that one fight happens where the
Happens.
fucking brakes fall off. Like the tires, everything, the whole fucking shit, all the tires, everything flying off, and you just sliding down the motherfucking street on rims, starting up sparks and shit. Like
Took the words
it
out of
can
my
happen
mouth.
at any goddamn time. And
Yeah.
it's really it's the one
Yeah.
thing that I worry about with Canelo. It could be like the position that like all of the fights that he's had, like yo, guys that be in his type of situation could be on the top of their game and they go in there against the tune up and the tune up clean they motherfucking clock, beat their ass, and you like, yo, what happened? And then you're just, oh, well, that's what happened. It's because of the fact that all the shit that he had been through then just caught up. And that's the only thing that I wonder
What?
about Canelo.
You're not really taking him lightly, man. Damn. And it almost looks like it. I like the shit what you telling me right now. I like it. I fucking like it. Like you should make me fucking think here, bro. It's
Nah,
making me
I
think.
I I I'm s- I didn't change
But
my mind about how I feel about the fight.
no,
I
no, I'm
just
not
feel
changing my
it's
mind. It's
just
just what you
something
made
that
me
you got to
open my
be.
mind.
Yeah, it's just something that you got to be more observant about as Canelo goes on. And I almost wonder if fighting guys like him, it's like I don't know, maybe like I said, the Mayweather thing, like yo, he fought Berto his last fight. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, who knows, man? He could be like, look, if this don't work and I can't get Bud, man, fuck fighting, man. I could start my own promotion and fuck it. I can make money and not get hit like Mayweather, which I think is gonna end up basically happening anyway with him. He got beat by Mayweather and stole his swag. He Shang Tsung Mayweather after he got beat by him. He was
The
like,
only thing
yo,
that
he went to
he
his people
hasn't
and
been
said, I
doing,
gotta be more like him.
the only thing that he hasn't been doing towards is giving us a robbery in broad daylight. Yet,
What you mean?
yet. I mean, like I say, he's still fine.
Canelo got a couple of them now.
No, no, no,
Canelo,
no, I know. Yes, yes, but I'm talking about repeatedly. I'm talking about repeatedly. He hasn't done it yet.
yeah, I don't know, man. I just know he ain't. I don't know. It can happen. So like, it's just something to pay attention to. But as it stands right now, he's still one of the five best fighters in the world. And I don't think Berlanga don't show nothing different. Somebody gonna have to be in their bag. They gonna have to be in their zone. They gonna have to be in their Buster Douglas bag to embarrass Canelo. To like embarrass him, you could beat him because sometimes Canelo getting his vibes where he don't throw punches, especially in the later rounds. So
And the earlier rounds.
early rounds too, you could steal a decision from Canelo, even if he's controlling the pace and looking like he might be winning the fight. You could steal rounds on him and beat him in
Last
the
10 seconds
decision.
round.
But you got to be in your bag to do that. You got to be in your bag
Constant
to do
pressure.
that.
Constant pressure. Your shots have to look clean. You have to be
You
throwing
got
your
to get the
jabs
fuck out the way.
right. Can't get hit. Move your fucking head and don't get hit.
And you got to be on your bike a little bit.
Yeah, on the
You got
back
to be on
foot.
your bike a little bit. Yeah, you gonna have to be on your bike a little bit.
You have to be a strong fighter on your back for to even have a stand a chance against Canelo because
Because
you ain't gonna
Canelo
be
get
walking
mad
around.
when you hit him.
You ain't gonna
Canelo
be
get mad
KO.
when you hit him.
Yeah, so you need to know
So he's
when
gonna
to hit.
fire back. He's gonna fire back.
He needs to pull a Shakur Stevenson when he hits. Get a step back,
Get out of there. No,
get
you got to
out.
be in. No, you got to be in your bag though, cuz like the way Bud smashed Earl Spence. I'm not saying it's got to be like that, but you got to box very, very well. You got to
You have to
box
have a big kick
very,
this.
very well.
And
And I mean, I have faith in Berlanga to do well because I think people don't give him. I think he's a better boxer than people give him credit for. Um,
absolutely. I think
so
what people is lingering with him, I think is just because he gets hit a lot.
yeah, you got to do something about that, Brody. Like
That's
that's
what I think he was really leaning on. And the thing is like, yeah, you get hit a lot, it's okay in some fights, but fighting a person like Canelo, it means a lot.
yeah.
Because one shot can be the end of it for the whole fight. Because that one shot, yeah, it might not be the knockout shot, but that whole shot could be fuck up your whole equilibrium and everything, and you'd be like, you ain't same fighter in the rest of the fight. So
Yeah, Canelo, man. I mean, we might talk about it again going forward, but like as it stands right now, I got Canelo by unanimous decision. Clearly, I'm not even thinking about nothing else. I'm not thinking about like definitely not thinking about Berlanga win. I can't do that because Berlanga hasn't done enough to show me that like I can try to put it in my brain and try to you know chop it and screw it and try to figure out how it works. And right now, it's just not there.
I got a knockdown in the fifth round for I got Canelo knocking Berlanga down in the fifth round
Nostradamus.
and stopping him in the ninth.
Hey, woo,
It's in the ninth. I
get
see it
him out
early.
of there, huh?
I don't see it early knockdown because it's hard for me to really predict Canelo starting off real strong early. You know what I'm saying? Because he always warm up. But then again, if Canelo says he's gonna lose, nah, Canelo never can come in crazy in any of his fights. So I can never say that. So I see it. I see it knockdown like in the fifth round, fifth, sixth round knockdown and knockout in the ninth.
Flashy. Because
Yeah.
Berlanga's gonna get a little too old. I can see it. I can see him getting knocked down. Actually, I can see him getting knocked down a couple times
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at least two times.
for being
Like
over
just
aggressive.
off of a, and I won't even say because it's the power of the shot. It would just be like
Flashes.
one of those shots. It'd be a flash knockdown, and even one of those
Yeah.
shots that he's throwing some shit and just get counter real quick on a pullback
Yeah.
or some shit.
Being over aggressive. Flashy.
Yeah.
Well,
Fact.
but then body shot. Watch out for that. I got Canelo by UD, but I'm just gonna just throw a little. I'm just
Damn.
gonna throw that out there. I'm just gonna throw the body shot thing out there real quick. That's all I'm gonna do. Body shot.
Yeah.
Watch out for that bitch.
Like
Left hook to the
we
body.
definitely gonna be back and talking about this topic again when it comes closer to the fight. Because
No doubt.
things could change. Things could change. We could see how training camp was going. We could see different things. But we already know who is potentially the winner out of this fight. We're not saying it's gonna be like that. Berlanga obviously has a chance. Berlanga, every fighter has a chance. As long as you come in there on your P's and Q's, come in there with your head on your shoulder, and you're coming in with a winning mindset and a good team behind you.
Hell yeah, man. Um,
Uh,
if Berlanga's like I said, hey, Berlanga's situation could be the situation we talked about. This could be the fight. This could be the fight where the wheels fly off the car. You know what I'm saying? And you just slide down the street on your motherfucking stomach on sparks Like this could be the fight. He's been through a lot of shit. He's been through a lot of wars. He's had surgeries. He's a little fucked up. He's a little banged up. Yeah, he's a tough Mexican son bitch, but he still is fighting. He fights banged up. He says he's healthy. That's what's up. But he's been through some things over the year. That body got some hits on it, and
Yo,
him bouncing up 175, coming back down, then doing that again, and then coming back down. I know he settled in at 168, but hey, man, you've been through a lot. Been through a lot of shit, and it could happen.
but then again, we just seen him fought Munguia, and he looked it all right in Munguia.
No,
So
no,
and that
I
wasn't that
no.
long
Look
ago.
great, good, look solid to me.
Yeah, but and that wasn't that long ago. So it's almost like we can't really say that. We almost can't even say that because it was that recent. You feel me?
Dog, when you've had fighters in history like Mike Tyson, like Mike Tyson
Yeah.
didn't look. I mean, even though Mike Tyson
He
was
went through
fucking
shit.
up behind the scenes, hold on,
Yeah.
even though Mike Tyson was fucking up behind the scenes, he still was
It's not.
beating everybody and he was knocking people out. And he had a little if he fights here, but Styles make fights. So a couple little fights where he didn't knock those guys out. They were taller fighters. They had jabs, and they were ready to grab him anytime he came close. So, but like when he fought Buster Douglas,
Okay.
um, like that wasn't like nobody was saying that nobody seen that coming. And I feel like that was the bot
Absolutely.
that was the end, beginning of the end, in my opinion, for Mike. Like
Yeah.
that was the beginning of the end. Like the
Uh,
bottom fell out for him right there. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Like and um I think like Sugar Ray Leonard was older, but he was cooking with gas, and then Terry Norris fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? He was older, and he wasn't the
Just
same guy, but he still was nice, and he still was champ. And then Terry Norris came and smacked, like kicked his ass. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, yeah.
you would have not seen that coming before that. You know, um, Oscar De La Hoya looked sharp. I mean, he didn't look. I mean, he looked okay. He looked sharp enough to be able to go in there and fight Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, he was a little bit older, but he looked like he would be okay to at least have a competitive fight with Manny. And then he ended up getting smoked. That's like one of the worst beatdowns I've ever seen in boxing. Like Oscar quit on his stool and he never fought again. Like Manny beat him into retirement, bro. Like, but you would have never thought that that was gonna happen before that. Oscar was champ. He walked in there with a title on his waist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They was fighting. You know what I'm saying? And then you got this little guy moving up. Nobody thought that really Manny was gonna not do him like that, bruh. Nobody thought
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I just feel like when you get those guys, and then when Manny got knocked out against Juan Ma, it's like you be thinking like, yo, man, maybe these guys just ain't the same guys. They go through a lot. They've been through a lot of wars. And then even
Yeah.
though Manny still was solid after he got knocked out by Manny, he was Juan Ma, he wasn't the same as he was before that knockout. Like he just
Every fight you go into, you come out with a scar. You might not see it, but it's
yeah.
there.
And then like with Canelo sometimes gets hit, but he just look at it like, yo, I I'm walking.
This is me.
What? It don't hurt. I'm still coming. So,
But it
but
could
that
be
shit
that one
add up,
day.
man. It can add up. It could be that one day. It could be
Yeah.
that one
Yeah.
day when you
Yeah.
want to throw the punch, when
Yeah.
you want to throw the punch, but your mind won't let you throw the punch. It be that one day when you be like, I meant to get my hands up. I saw the punch coming. I meant to get my hands up, but the body just don't react like the way you want the mind does. Like
Preaching,
you
man.
wanted to react, the
Happen.
mind don't react. It can happen at any
Happen.
time.
Yeah.
I don't wish it. I don't wish it on them, but kind of got to be realistic about it.
Mhm. When it comes to with certain situations and circumstances like this one, yeah.
Yeah, but Berlanga better be ready though, because Canelo gonna bring it.
Canelo
So I
says
expect Berlanga to be ready too.
Canelo says he's gonna bring everything, and I'm thinking he's gonna be ready too. We'll see. I mean, shit. I know I'm not to say anything. I heard Berlanga do a lot of kiss assing though.
I mean, like in regards to like running back what he said type shit, or I don't understand.
No, I saw something recently, um, like messages between Berlanga and Oscar De La Hoya. How it almost looked like Berlanga was begging Oscar De La Hoya to sign him to Golden Boy or the Zone or whatever.
Hey, why not, man?
And in my opinion, I'm like, damn, I'd be begging too. I want a payday.
Is he? So that mean I guess he's not with Top Rank no more, then, huh?
I don't think so because I seen all those crazy shit. That's why I'm like, damn. Maybe that's why this fight happened so quick.
Berlanga
You feel
got me
me?
on Top Rank. I think he on Top Rank though. I
I
think he
don't
still
think so,
is.
bro.
I think he still is because I mean I could be wrong, but I think one time I was scrolling out Instagram on Top Rank's page. I'm just gonna look. I could be wrong. And I was scrolling down Top Rank's page, and I think they had like the little press conference about it, some shit like that. I think so. Let me see. Let me double check because if they don't have it posted up on their page, they ain't got shit to do with it. So let me look here. Yeah, man, yo, this. I mean, man, if I'm missing it, I could be missing it. They do post a lot, but
He's what? No, there we go. It's official right here. I googled it just now. I'm like, hey, I put it in. Berlanga is with what promotion? Eddie Hearn, a Matchroom promoter. He's with him
yeah,
right
man,
now.
yeah, because it's not on the Top Rank page at all. It's not on there. And
So
if
he's
they were a part of it, they would post things about like the promotion and shit like that. So yeah, you're right, man.
yeah.
So if he's with Eddie Hearn, why would he be like all trying to get at Oscar?
That's what I'm trying to get at because maybe because it's on it's the zone and he feel like he's entitled to whatever happens on the zone. I don't know, but I just seen those messages. I'm like, how did that pertain to him? But then again, why is the fight even happening on PBC Prime Video then?
Because Canelo uh probably is with Al Heyman. Didn't he sign like a 2 fight deal or something like that? This might be his second
I,
fight with Al Heyman.
okay,
Don't quote me on that, but I feel like I'm close to it. I could be somewhat off. But yeah, this is great. I mean, hey, I think Eddie Hearn got a better stable. You probably could make better money. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm
yeah,
wrong. I think um, right now, if you're not trying to get with Al Heyman, you should just stay where you at. I think he got the better stable than what Oscar got right now. This should be a good little scrap though, man. This should be a good fight. Yo, Canelo's fights are never really boring, and if they are, it don't be him most of the time. Like he really doesn't have really like dog fights like that to me. He brings it. And his opponents usually try to bring it too for the most part because they want to win that fight. Like I believe these guys try to bring they all when they fight Canelo. It's just like when you play Michael Jordan or you play LeBron James, you want to give LeBron 30. You want to give Michael 30. You know what I'm saying? You want to put up your best numbers on him, because you want to be like, I shine against one of these guys they consider one to be the best and all time greats type shit. So do that, man. And that's why Canelo, his fights be cool because of the fact that, like, usually these guys bring it their best. That's why the Charlo fight was so weird because it was like, yo, you could just tell he wasn't giving his all against him. I believe Berlanga go bring it.
It was a one fight deal
Oh, okay, yeah. So the fight
with Al Heyman. 100. No, that was a German title. Yeah, it
Charlo.
was the Charlo was yeah, it was a Charlo. Then it was after that was the yeah, it was a Charlo one. Then after he ended up splitting ways with him after that.
Yeah, it was because they couldn't, like, I don't know when they trying to make the actual fight with Big Twin and it didn't work out. Yeah, look, man, Canelo gonna bounce around and all that, but yeah, I do like that fight though. I think it's gonna be a fun little fight. You say not a knockout, I wouldn't be surprised, but I just think Canelo's gonna like try to be like, yo, I'm gonna beat him up, but I'm gonna be smart about how I do it. And if the knockout comes, it comes, but if not, I'll Mungia him, and I'll be good with that.
Canelo better not go out there looking for the knockout. Put it that way.
He never really does. It usually comes to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope he don't come out there and be like, yo, taking him lightly and be like, I'm about to knock this dude out. I don't want to see that.
Oh
But then
man,
again, if he does that and he knocks Berlanga out, it's be like, oh shit. Yeah,
can happen too. I just, like I said, body
but don't
shot.
best believe I'm
Watch
gonna
out for the
bet
body
early.
shot.
Best believe I'm gonna bet on the Bucks early too though.
Watch out for the body shot.
Woo. Damn them gut shots. Gut shots, man. The body shots from Canelo do hurt.
You
They
gotta
do
watch
hurt.
out for the body shot. That's his bread and butter. Everything comes from his body shots. Everything comes from that. He's a good body puncher, so Berlanga got to be on the lookout for that. Watch out, bro.
Mm-hmm. What's crazy is here, right? Look, I know me and you was talking about this before, but now she decided to go ahead and file legal complaint over the whole gender abuse. We talking about the Olympic boxer. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh, um, that
Um,
Algerian girl.
yeah, Khalif, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hearing
Um,
she's going ahead into she want to file a complaint due to the whole abuse over gender at the Paris Olympics.
it's defamation of character, like a motherfucker. Somebody need to pay for it.
Like how do someone look like something? I don't understand that. Like you know what's crazy? I'm gonna elaborate because me and my boy was actually talking about this on the phone earlier. Not even about this topic, but we was talking about like how do somebody look like something? Like someone was saying like, yo, he looked like a nice guy and everything, and then he told the person, how do I look like a nice guy? Like I could be a fucking killer. All I could know. You're like you don't know that.
Yeah, the ones that be the nice guy be the one that got heads
All them
in his
problems
tool
and all them.
shed. They got heads in his tool shed in the back.
Yeah, looking like motherfucking Jason and shit. Yeah,
But he got a
but
whole family and work at the corner store or some dumb shit. I don't fucking know, but
mm-hmm.
the nice guy be the one chopping people up and wearing their skin as a suit.
Oh wow. The internet is going crazy. They're talking about there was a knockout in Vegas, a brawl at a boxing fight, and someone got knocked out cold. Oh
Like in the crowd, somebody was fighting.
yeah, it said boxing fan got knocked out cold in a brutal crowd fight.
You got footage?
Damn. I'm gonna see if there's footage right now. I see a picture here. I'm about to see if I can post some footage up on this. This should look good. Sounds crazy, boy.
Don't talk about it. Show that shit, man. What
Yeah, let me see. Let me see what they have here. Okay, yeah, they do have something here. Let me see what we can try to do here. This is ooh, like damn. To me, in my opinion, I'm going to a fight to watch the motherfucking fight, not to fucking come into one now. Come on now.
the dumbest shit in the history of man. Spend all that money to go to a fucking boxing fight to get clean.
Absolutely
How
ridiculous.
you go to a boxing fight, spend all this money and get clean?
Let's
That's
see
some
this.
bullshit. You're
Let's see
supposed to
what they
watch people get clean.
have.
Cleanse. He cleansed that man.
Oh man, with some holy water. Oh my
He
God.
purified that man.
Oh my.
Straight,
Mm.
he straight rinse washed that man. And it was UFC style too.
Yeah,
He gripped
it
him.
probably
He
was.
gripped
You,
him
I
up.
don't know. It probably was. It probably was
He
a
gripped
UFC
him
time.
up. He gripped him up real crazy and then gave me one. My man just said, "You know what? My whole body feels real relaxed right now.
He
That
said, "I
shit
feel
just
numb.
that shit just disconnected."
Wake up,
Lo-
talking about like, yo, where am I? You had a fight. Did he win? Nah, man.
That's some
Yeah, the man
bullshit.
won.
I'm not going to no fight to fight. Like that's the dumbest shit
Oh,
ever, dog.
bro, I'm
That's
going
the
there to enjoy my time.
that's the dumbest shit ever to go there to fight. Like, why would I be fighting anybody at this bitch? Like, think about these things too. Like, that's why you gotta watch what you drink, watch how you smoke, watch how you gotta manage your drugs. You gotta be able to handle your shit, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You're absolutely right because look, I've been to this event. I've been to these events, man. Like the 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 what's the motherfucker name? When I was at my last press conference with Shu Shu and all of them, right? These motherfuckers were so drunk, bro. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers yelling at the fucking ring, at the fighters in the ring, and you actually see these guys sitting next to fighters and everything. These fighters looking at these guys like, yo, I'm about to catch a body right here at the fight. Motherfucker drunk, acting crazy and shit. I'm like, yo,
It's
motherfucker yelling, oh my God, Durant, Roberto Durant, all drunk and shit. I'm like, oh man, this dude is so fucking drunk. Roberto Durant and they have to leave to the fucking back, the backstage, the back exit and shit. I'm like, damn, man. Damn, these
yeah,
people don't know
dog.
how to control their liquor when they be going to these fights, man. I'm like, I'm not trying to get wasted and shit at a fight. I'm trying to enjoy watching a fight. I might get a shot or two and shit like that, but I get wasted. What's the fucking point of going to a fight? I'm going to a fucking nightclub or a fucking bar if I want to go get wasted. I ain't going to
And I,
spending thousands of dollars to get drunk
at a fight,
at a
to fight,
fight.
to fight. See, the other thing you gotta understand too
You're not even
is
getting
that
paid for it.
it, being drunk, alcohol, and combat sports bring up testosterone levels in bitch boys, I should say. It brings up the testosterone levels of soft motherfuckers. Like it makes them feel like tough guy. They got the tough guy cookies and they ate a whole rack. They come in there, they see guys throwing punches, people getting hit, get knocked out, and suddenly they believe that they can do these things. The alcohol makes them believe that they're Floyd Mayweather. The alcohol makes them believe that they can be fucking Canelo because they watch Canelo fight. And
Oh man,
anybody
thank
do
you.
anything wrong, they just looking for a reason to try to snuff you. And it's like, yo, why do you come to the fight with this type of energy? It's a lot of people that go to fights with that kind of energy, whether it be UFC or boxing. A lot of people come to combat sports with that energy, just that, oh, the wrong person look at me tonight wrong, and I'll knock their ass out. It's real crazy.
Yeah, it's real crazy.
And it's stupid. Boxing fights cost too much fucking money to be going to sleep on the hard concrete. It's just you pay too much money. You could have got a
Yeah,
fancy hotel for all of that. You want to get now you want to go to sleep? You want to spend 300, 400, 500, 600,000 dollars to go to sleep? Just go get you a fancy hotel on the strip, bro. You didn't have to have Buddy grip you all up and put you out like that. Have your whole body just say, ah, like that. That's disrespectful. Like, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You should never go to another boxing event again in your life. He knocked the fuck out of that man. He knocked that man the fuck out. That was bullshit.
on other news, on other news, I just want to say the lies and the lie spreads again. Trump says false conspiracy fucking lies about Harris, talking about her fucking Detroit crowd size. Like, you want to talk about crowd sizes now? Let's look at yours. Yours crowd size be so dead that your people look like fucking zombies over there. Like, come on. Let's keep it
You
real,
talking
man.
about
Let's keep it real, guys. Like, y'all Trump supporters, y'all are nothing but motherfucking followers, bro. Followers, follow. Y'all like a fucking baby duck. Follow wherever mama goes. Like, come on. Like, all right. Let's follow
yeah, man.
the orange duckling now. Everywhere you go, come on. Like, come on. Y'all need to really open up your eyes and see the truth and what really is going on. You do not see what's going on here. And now you actually have some people opening up their eyes. It's like, yo, enough is enough. Enough is enough with these fucking lies. It's like, yo, it's almost to a point. It's like the only people is behind him now is the people that is saying, oh yeah, he's the same person that he's been when he was in office the first time. A lying, fucking narcissist asshole. That's the only thing he's been. That's the only thing he's kept the same since he's been in office.
Look, man, there's so many things I can say about him, but like what you talking about, like with the crowd size and everything like that. Don't I just think it's weird
Yeah,
because he's weird. They're weird. The Republicans are weird. We'll put that out there. They weird as fuck. And but the thing that's one of the weird things about them, especially Donald Trump, is that bro, what the hell does crowd size got to do with anything? Who cares, bro? Who cares? Who cares about crowd size? Why is this so important to you? Like you don't
it has
have
nothing to talk about.
no, but
That's why
who
it
like
matters.
it, he? But no, but they use that. Like they predicate that and how they do what they do in regards to how they campaign. In 20, see, this is why he was shocked that he lost to Joe Biden. Like this is what's so crazy. It's really important to him because he lost to Joe Biden. And the reason why, one of the reasons why he was saying there's no way he lost was because he was having them nut ass super spreader events during COVID where all these nut ass maggots was pulling up out the woodwork, spreading COVID all over the country. going following him all over the place. They having 10, 15, 20,000 people out when they ain't got no business doing the shit. Nobody's out here rocking masks. Motherfuckers is bringing that shit everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Biden was doing it the right way, having rallies. Like, look, he was having like the little drive-in rallies. Like, yo, I'm gonna stand on this podium and everybody gonna pull in with their little cars and everything like that. Y'all gonna hear what I got to say, but you ain't got to be near me and you ain't got to be near nobody else. He kept it low key, and Trump was saying shit like, I can't believe, how would I lose? Look at my rallies. Look at all these people at my rallies. I'm having 10, 15, 20,000 people at my rally. He got like a couple hundred. So there's no way he beat me because look at my crowds. Look, this is why I'm like I should have won. This is why the election was rigged because look at my crowds. Like it's really, really hilarious to me the way that that like the whole thing is just crowd size. And I just like, yo, what does this even mean, bro? Like, who cares about crowd size? What are you doing in regards to trying to change the country? And stop talking about them nut ass policies that don't nobody want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares about that shit. Like the stuff they talk about, like nobody what? Like y'all be talking stuff about like abortion. Like what? Don't nobody care. Don't nobody want to hear about ending any of that stuff. Like this is what y'all talk about. Like nobody wants to hear that. Y'all talk about yeah, there's nothing you can do about guns. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear you be like, oh, it's nothing we can do about guns. Times are different. It's easy as
Mm-hmm.
hell to research. Google is your friend. These politicians can't lie to people like they used to be able to lie to people 30, 40 years ago. They can't do it because Google is your friend. Whenever they say something, you can fact check them on the spot. On
Yeah,
the spot.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
So it'd be like when you say this stupid shit that you say, like, you don't think I can't fact check this stuff, man? Like, come on. Like, let's keep it a buck. You can't talk about like I don't know, man. It's just he's weird. The whole situation is weird as hell. They can't tell me what they want to do to make the country better. All they keep talking about is how bad the country is. And it's like if it's so bad, if the country's so shitty, why do you want to why do you want to be a part of it? Take your rich ass and go fly somewhere and live on an island. Buy an island if you rich like you say you are. Just go buy an island and get away from everybody and leave everybody the fuck alone. Be your rich, privileged, spoiled ass somewhere else if you think this country is so shitty. Like I don't want nobody running the country that all they gonna tell me is how shitty the country is. That where's the optimism, bro? The optimism, like you being this godlike savior that's gonna just be the one person that's gonna fix everything in this country when you already had a chance to do it and you didn't do nothing when you had that chance. Like, come on, man. I feel like if
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna rehire somebody, you gonna rehire somebody at your job, that means that when they fucked up the first time, that they come back and they're gonna show me something that they improved themselves. This man
And
has
one
done nothing like that.
at all. If anything, we're seeing him being worse than what he
It's
was.
regression. It's regression.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely,
It's regression. He done definitely got worse since he lost in 2020. And
absolutely.
it's not like it's just I try to just think from common sense. Like the man is talking about cutting social security, right? But you don't have to do that if you tax the rich. Why would anybody be against the government taxing the rich? Even though the government gonna tax the rich, the money that they pull in, it ain't gonna kill them. It ain't gonna hurt
You
them
know,
at all.
you know who's gonna hurt? The rich guys, Donald Trump, them people.
No, it don't hurt them. They just being
Say
dickheads and
what I'm
greedy
talking
sons of
about.
bitches. They ain't gonna hurt them. They just being greedy sons of bitches. That's all it is. They being greedy. But at the same time, the way that they think, it just don't make no sense. Nobody thinks like this. Nobody wants this shit because all the shit that they do nowadays,
Mhm.
somehow, some way, it's gonna come back to you. It's gonna affect you directly, and that is something that it doesn't matter about party. Like the things that they want to do are going to affect everybody, and that's
Yep.
why that shit ain't gonna fly. Okay, because of the fact that their policies are crap. They don't talk about them because they can't talk about them. If you talk about them, the more people will be like, "Yo, that's weird as fuck. You really want to cut Social Security? So what do I got to look forward to? What do I have to look forward to going to work and trying to grind and do what I got to do every day if I'm going to bust my ass and work till I'm 65, 70 years old? Damn
For
near.
nothing.
And what am I doing that for? So you can sell, so you can have one of your billionaire buddies jump into the Social Security game and make me buy it from him, buy my Social Security from him, or his, or him just take my money and then just fuck it up somewhere else on some other shit, and then just look at me when I come for my Social Security, be like, bro, I got nothing for you, man. I had to shut everything down. I'm broke. I got
It's
nothing.
all fake news. It's phony
Mhm.
stuff. It didn't happen.
Mm.
Yo, man, they be on some bullshit, man. They don't stand for nothing, man. I mean, it's just common sense, bro. They don't stand for nothing. Trump never did nothing for nobody. You can look it up. Google is your friend. I promise you.
Anyone
Maybe
who
your best
thinks
friend in
he
the
did
whole
any-
world.
anyone who thinks he did anything, he really didn't.
He
It really
didn't.
came from the past. It really just came from the past administration and came onto him. And now we're feeling the ripple effects from his fucking fuck up now. You see all the bullshit what we're going through now?
Exactly.
You could thank your ex-president for that.
You
If
could
you
thank
want to see
Donald Trump.
change,
Thank Trump for
yeah,
COVID.
yep, yeah, absolutely. 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 It wouldn't have been so bad if we had a president who stood ground and listened to the doctors around him and the people around him. Instead, he think he knows everything and says, "Hey, inject yourself with some chlorine, you'll be all right."
I mean, you're not even going back far enough, man. You're
Oh
not
yeah,
even going back. It goes
yeah,
back further than that. It goes
yeah.
back
Go ahead,
further
be my
than that.
guest.
No, I'm just saying it goes back further than that. And you should know, like, it goes back further because of the fact that when COVID hit, you know what I'm saying? He didn't he tried to play it off like it was a hoax. Okay. That's one thing that he did wrong. And the other thing was the vaccine. Um so like you could blame him for it possibly killing somebody that you know and you love, because it happened to me.
Facts.
Okay. So you could blame him for that. Right? You could blame him for COVID because of the lack of him being on trying to be on top of things. Like that shit, the ripple effect of that is still hitting everybody. I don't know how people could just act like just because you ain't got to wear a mask everywhere no more, that COVID don't have an effect. Like we lost a lot of people. There's a lot of people that should still be here. Okay. And then on top of that, the main thing that he did was get rid of the disease team that they had over in Wuhan before
That was
COVID
specialized
even
for
was
this
a
whole
thing.
bitch.
Okay. He did that because he wanted to try to play people because he wanted to get rid of everything that Obama and Biden had laid down when they was in it, when they was in office. He wanted to get rid of all that shit just to be spiteful as fuck. And look what ended up happening. It's just a ripple effect. You doing that, and then with your response to COVID, we got what we got. It's no way you can blame the fucking Democrats for what happened during COVID when Trump was in office when all of it happened. All of it happened. Okay. When the shutdowns happened, the Republicans shut down just like the Democrats shut down. All right. The governors, most of the governors agreed. It was only a handful of governors that didn't shut down, that didn't want to do a full shutdown. But there were Republican governors that shut down, and there were Democratic governors that shut down as well. Like you were the one screaming it was fake. It's just so many things about this dude, but it's just like a common sense thing. Bro, you can't think of nothing he's done for you. You could talk about the prices being lower. That was Obama them.
It's Obama. That was Obama. He did, like I said, everything played effect into Obama administration. Just came into his administration. He got rid
Yeah,
of the
like
play. He got rid of the fucking playbook. That was his biggest mistake. Like, come on, man.
do y'all think that when a president walk into office, everything is just starts back from zero?
Absolutely not.
No, but that's the way people make it sound though. Like they make it sound like everything starts from zero. So since the prices were cheap when Trump was in office, that he's responsible for that. Now, the difference is that with Biden, his administration, they've been fixing all the shit that's been fucked up. They've administered policies that have helped fix the economy. Okay, it's proven fact that they've got it on document. We put things in play that have helped this economy get better, and that's why we got the best economy in the world right now. So it's like
Hmm.
Biden did that. The policy that Trump had in play, if we would have kept at that, we would be way worse off than what we are right now. And
Absolutely.
people, if it's simple, man, prices are higher because these rich assholes are greedy. Biden ain't got
Stingy.
nothing to do with that. Okay, Congress can put things in play to make laws that the corporate people have to play by the book. Okay, but they can't tell nobody what the price can be. They can't tell nobody. They can be like, yo, certain things can be capped at this, and you could do that and this. But if you're willing to pay for it, they can charge you
Oh,
that. They can charge you that. So that's what makes it crazy. Like you, corporate greed. Like if you don't like the prices, don't buy the shit. And I know some people say, well, you gotta buy it. Depends on how you look at it. You could be
oh
like, yo, you don't
shit.
like it, grow your own shit.
Well, I just seen something what just came in. Oh shit. It just happened probably about like 2 hours ago, I believe, 3 hours ago. It said two killed in Bel Air in a house explosion. Oh shit. That shit looks crazy. It looked like the whole fucking like nuke hit the place. Wow.
You said Bel Air?
Bel Air.
No, LA. Oh shit, that's crazy.
Oh shit.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, just in from Washington, the Washington Post.
Yeah, man. Hey, I don't know anything about it. So, but I'm pretty sure once I get off the stream, I'll go on to KTLA and it'll definitely be on there.
That is crazy. Oh wow.
It'll definitely be on there.
They're just little images and little video from the scene.
Shit. Bel Air is probably some more big. It's probably a big, crazy big house or some shit.
It gotta be one of those big, yeah, big fancy, big one of those big fancy rich houses.
Yeah, they ain't pretty much. That's pretty much all that's out there.
You have
Um,
to have a pretty penny to live out there, to be honest, too.
oh, dumb money. Your money got to be dumb.
Yeah.
So that looks like that's just one of those big, nice houses. That's crazy, man.
And it looked like it even got the house next door too. Holy shit. Say two people were killed and at least 12 families displaced after a house explosion in Bel Air.
Yeah, it's pretty wild right there, man. Yeah, that damage is wild.
Yeah, it is.
I definitely would
Wow.
probably hear more about that They'll be talking about that down out here.
But that's just in 12 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm certain if I was to go on the news right now, I'd probably see something about that.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, like I said, a lot of crazy things been happening lately, man.
That's the world, bro. I mean, we can talk about it or not, but it's part of the game. A lot of that shit is wild, but what the hell can you do sometimes, man? Try to do what you can about the stuff that you can change, but like sometimes it's just some stuff you just can't get to.
Absolutely. I agree on that. But there's one thing that we can do and what we hopefully could do is vote. You know, get out there and
Man,
vote for who you
vote.
would want. I can't stress this
Vote.
enough. People really have to get there and vote in high numbers. People who you know who don't vote, encourage them to vote. People who say it's excuse of their work and this and that, make sure they get a mail-in ballot. If not, bring them a mail-in ballot and make sure they vote because I can't stress this enough that we can't have this horrible person in office, man. We can't have another 4 years of this guy.
Man,
But
this
man,
shit ain't gonna happen. I'm just here for the ride. I'm here for the whole ride. But it ain't gonna fucking happen, dog.
we know it ain't gonna
I
happen.
I I feel a whole lot better about it than I did. Like when he won, it was a little shaky because Hillary was on some shaky legs, but Kamala ain't on shaky legs. You're gonna get rocked. You got beat by Joe Biden. You're gonna get beat worse this time.
Bro, I can't stress enough. Like Camilla is one of those she's one of those women. She's one of those, and she's built for those. She built for this. She is built for this, man. And she's gonna make it a long way. And I'm predicting it's gonna be a landslide, man.
Man, she
I'm
gonna knock
predicting
him the
she's
fuck out. She gonna knock him the fuck out.
gonna be a long, 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 long,
Gonna be a
long way.
black woman that knock
We're
your
gonna
ass out.
we're gonna be hearing numbers.
Remember that,
And
bruh.
I'm here for the ride. But everyone who's watching, we about to hit 2 hour mark. We will try to give you as much content as possible. It's your boy Eddie and Steady, the Colts and Boxing Club. Tune in. Any final thoughts? Any final words you want to say before we go?
Um,
Subscribe, like, share, comment, all that fly stuff. Hit the thumbs up. You already know that fly shit.
notification, all of that, but yeah, I don't know. I got one thing I want to say. Like, um, I know a lot of people don't really care about it too much, but like, I want to talk about men's mental health awareness real quick. Like, I've been dealing with things like mentally. Like, I've been having problems with, being social, and it's hard to be on social media when you're having troubles being social. um, I I'm fighting things that like have me in places that I don't want to be. But the one thing that I do know is that I'm fighting to get out of those places. Okay, in my mind, like I look down on myself a lot, and I want to try to be able to get out of that phase. And it's not like I like being there, you know. So I just want to say, brothers, I know brothers out here. Sometimes they got shit on their mind and shit on their chest that they just don't want to come out and just flat out say it, what's going on, because people will look at them in a different way, like they soft or something like that. I want you to understand, man, it is not like that. Brothers, fellas, if you got problems, if you got stuff on your mind, feel free to be able to tell somebody. Talk to people. Talk to people that you know that are in your corner, that are in your support group. I know a lot of us may not have many people, but if it's somebody, it could be anybody. You might not have no friends, but you might go to the corner store and talk to somebody there when you actually go there on an everyday basis. Tell them, they might be receptive to it. And it might be good to tell it to somebody that you don't know that's close in your life. But be able to feel free to Talk
Reach
about your
out.
problems, man. Say what's on your mind. Speak to the people that you love that's in your support group, that you know you can come to them and feel as comfortable as you possibly can when you're addressing these issues with people. Because people need to know, okay? People need to know that you're going through things and it's not their fault. So fellas, man, please, men's mental health is a big deal, man. You gotta be able to take care of you before you can take care of anybody else. I know you want to be strong and you want to be there for your friends and your family and everybody that loves you, but you gotta be able to let them know if you're going through it. Talk to them, man. Let people know. Do not bottle this shit up, man. Stress kills. Stress kills. So I'm going through things, but I want people to know that I am fighting to try to get through them. And I appreciate everybody that's willing to go on the journey with me and Eddie, despite the fact that I'm fighting through some issues right now. But everything's gonna be all right because what the fuck else are we gonna do, right? What else are we gonna do? It's either we're gonna try to fight or we're dead, and that's it.
That's right. That's right. And what? And we are motherfucking fighters, boy.
That's what we do.
Motherfucking
It's what we
fighters.
do. It's what we do.
But man, I want to just stress again, thank you for everyone who's watching the stream. We do appreciate you watching it. I know it was a long stream, but we're gonna go ahead and cut it up into little segments and stuff like that, so you guys can have little short clips. But it's your boy Eddie Unsteady once again. Thank you for
Mean
watching.
G.
Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all that fly stuff, and go ahead and rewatch it and see what you missed. I'm out.
Peace, y'all.